Have you ever felt like your financial world shifted overnight, yet your income remained stubbornly the same? That unsettling sensation, where prices soar and your budget tightens, isn't just a personal struggle. It's a widespread economic phenomenon, and understanding it can bring immense clarity and calm to your financial journey. One of the most unsettling parts of inflation isn't just higher prices at the grocery store or gas pump. It's the profound feeling that your financial expectations changed almost overnight, while your income stayed exactly the same. This creates a silent, often confusing, strain. Nothing obvious broke in your life. Your job didn't disappear, and your bank account might even look similar. Yet, things suddenly felt tighter, more precarious, and less comfortable than before. This feeling of being behind, without a clear explanation, is incredibly common. If inflation has ever made you feel this way, this video is designed to explain precisely why that feeling is so prevalent. We'll explore the economic and psychological mechanisms at play, offering a framework for understanding this challenge with greater calm and realism. This isn't about blame, it's about empowering you with knowledge. Before we delve deeper, let's establish what this video will and will not do. This is not about predicting future wage growth or offering specific investment advice. We won't be telling you what you should do financially, nor will we assign blame to any person or institution for economic shifts. Our purpose is purely educational and analytical. By the end of this video, you will understand why inflation causes expectations to adjust quickly while income changes slowly. You'll grasp why this gap is structural, a feature of our economic systems, rather than a personal failing on your part. The goal here is clarity, not urgency or panic. We aim to equip you with a deeper understanding of economic forces, helping you interpret financial stress more calmly and realistically. This knowledge is a cornerstone of true financial literacy, empowering you to navigate economic cycles with greater confidence. Expectations are the silent architects of our financial decisions. They shape how we answer fundamental, everyday questions that guide our spending and saving. Can I afford this new gadget or experience? Is my current lifestyle sustainable in the long term? Does this savings plan still make sense for my future goals? Inflation disrupts these deeply ingrained expectations immediately and profoundly. As prices for essential goods and services begin to climb, your internal benchmarks for value and affordability rapidly update. News headlines constantly report rising costs, and conversations with friends and family inevitably shift to the topic of increasing expenses. Your internal financial compass recalibrates almost instantly, often before anything tangible changes in your actual income. This rapid mental adjustment is a natural human response to new information. However, your income, the bedrock of your financial stability, simply does not move at the same swift pace. Expectations are incredibly responsive because they react to information, not just outcomes. When inflation begins to appear in the economy, a cascade of information triggers rapid mental adjustments. People immediately see higher prices at the grocery store, the gas station, and for their utility bills. They hear about rising costs from news reports, economic analysts, and even their social circles. This constant influx of information leads them to anticipate future increases, creating a forward-looking mental shift. Your mind doesn't wait for your next paycheck to reflect these changes, it adjusts proactively. This adjustment is not emotional or irrational. It's a highly adaptive survival mechanism. Our expectations exist to help us prepare for the future, to anticipate challenges and opportunities. Updating them quickly is a protective measure, as waiting for concrete outcomes would be risky and could lead to being caught unprepared. It's a fundamental aspect of how we process economic signals. In stark contrast to the rapid shift in expectations, income adjusts through established, often bureaucratic, systems. Wages and salaries typically change through formal processes that are inherently slow and deliberate. These include annual performance reviews, which occur once a year, or the negotiation of new employment contracts, which can span multiple years. Budget cycles within companies and organizations also dictate the pace of salary adjustments. Market negotiations for new jobs or promotions, while offering opportunities for increases, are not instantaneous and involve significant time and effort. These processes are intentionally designed to be slow and predictable. Stability within an organization and the broader economy depends on predictability, not rapid, volatile adjustments. As a result, income tends to lag significantly behind inflation-driven expectation changes. This lag is a structural feature of our economic and employment systems, not a sign of neglect or oversight. It's how our institutions are built to function. This gap between rapidly adjusting expectations and slowly moving income is not a new phenomenon. It has appeared repeatedly throughout economic history, serving as a consistent pattern during inflationary periods. Historical data and personal accounts reveal a clear trend that transcends different eras and geographies. During times of rising inflation, spending habits among households often change early and dramatically. People quickly feel the pressure on their budgets, leading to immediate adjustments in discretionary spending and saving. However, income growth, if it occurs at all, typically follows much later, sometimes with a significant delay. Consider the 1970s, a period marked by high inflation in many developed economies. Numerous households reported experiencing significant financial stress and a feeling of being squeezed long before their wages or salaries saw any meaningful adjustment. This pattern repeats across countries and decades, illustrating a fundamental truth. Expectations are fast, but institutions are slow. When expectations rise faster than income, the resulting strain often feels deeply personal and isolating. Individuals tend to internalize this discomfort, leading to self-doubt and anxiety. Thoughts like, "I must be mismanaging my money," or "I shouldn't be feeling this tight financially," become common. Many people question their own financial acumen, wondering, "Something doesn't add up? Am I doing something wrong?" This internal dialogue can be incredibly stressful, leading to feelings of inadequacy or failure. However, the discomfort you experience stems from a timing mismatch, not necessarily from personal financial mismanagement. Your expectations, influenced by the constant flow of economic information, recalibrate almost instantly. Your income, however, responds gradually, constrained by the slower pace of institutional processes. This fundamental mismatch creates significant stress and anxiety, even when your underlying financial fundamentals haven't collapsed. It's a systemic issue, not a personal flaw. To truly understand and navigate this experience, it's helpful to adopt a more accurate and calming framework. Think of it this way. Inflation acts as an accelerator for mental adjustment, forcing your expectations to update at lightning speed. Conversely, income responds through institutional adjustment, moving at a much more deliberate, often glacial, pace. The tension and stress you feel resides squarely in the gap between these two speeds. It's the friction created by your mind's rapid adaptation colliding with the slow-moving reality of your paycheck. Recognizing this fundamental dynamic reframes your frustration. It transforms what might feel like a personal shortcoming into a structural lag within the economic system. This understanding is incredibly empowering. It allows you to step back from self-blame and view your financial situation through a clearer, more objective lens. Understanding restores perspective, helping you to approach your financial decisions with greater calm and strategic thought rather than reactive anxiety. Let's return to the core idea that underpins our discussion. Inflation changes expectations faster than income because expectations respond immediately to new information and perceive future trends. In contrast, income adjusts slowly, constrained by formal systems, contracts, and established budget cycles. This fundamental difference in speed is crucial. Understanding this explains precisely why inflation feels stressful and challenging long before anything visibly breaks in your personal finances. It clarifies why you might feel a squeeze even when your job is secure and your spending habits haven't drastically changed. This knowledge also highlights why patience, coupled with informed decision-making, is often the most appropriate and effective response. Clarity doesn't magically eliminate the gap between expectations and income. The economic realities of inflation will still present challenges. However, armed with this deeper understanding, you are far better equipped to navigate these periods. You can approach your budget, savings, and investment strategies with a more realistic perspective, reducing stress and fostering greater financial resilience. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it and found this explanation helpful. Every like truly encourages us to create more informative and empowering content like this. Share this video with anyone you know who might be feeling the pinch of inflation. Knowledge is power, and sharing it helps us all. Consider subscribing to our channel for more insights into personal finance, economic education, and strategies for stress reduction. Your financial literacy journey is a continuous one, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.